Hello, everyone. It's Daniel Hunt, the People's Realtor. Welcome to the Collective Code. I am here with my brothers.
Welcome, everybody. Tommy Wooten here, putting the woot woot in real estate.
And I'm Luke Jones, the host of the Dallas Home Collection.
And hey, we want to encourage you all. If you find this information valuable, please like, comment, subscribe. We'd love to have you part of our family. And please share this with other realtors that you think would want to get this information as well. Tommy, what you got for us today, man?
Hey, we brought out the toys today, didn't we?
We did.
Well, hey, we taking it back to elementary.
Yeah.
We got show and tell.
Show and tell. I brought my toys today. Definitely. Another tool, like you guys just mentioned, you have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This thing is amazing. It literally will track you. You double tap on whatever it is that you want to track. This is good to give you that cinematic type of feel when you're doing content. Now, I film myself when I'm out shooting content. So I'll put this thing on a tripod, double tap on my face because there's an app that goes along with it as well, the DJI Mimo. So I can double tap on my face on the phone and literally walk around. I've done full YouTubes. I did a YouTube in your listing. I've done full YouTubes where you would think I had somebody there recording me because literally this thing is just tracking me throughout the home. So this is an amazing tool. This would allow you to shoot horizontal and vertical. So it has a little screen on the back here that you can shoot vertical. It shoots in 3K vertical and 4K in horizontal. But this is, to be honest with you, you need this, but you really don't need it because you can just get anything that tracks you. I just don't want you guys using the excuse like, hey, that thing costs a little bit too much. Like, I'm not going to do that. Even if you get, and this is a secret that a lot of people don't know, these other tools that we have on the table, they all do the same thing. You're just going to attach your cell phone to it, right? You put your cell phone and attach it to either one of these gimbals. There's an app that goes along with it, and it will allow you to track yourself.
Correct.
Just like you will with this. So there's absolutely no excuse. And this is just a more expensive tool because it's all in one. There's a gimbal, so it's a stabilizer and
microphone.
And it comes with the microphone. Once you get the creator pack, it comes with the microphone. The DJI mic too, it comes with, and it'll record and stabilize your footage at the same time. So I would definitely recommend getting one of these. This is a really good purchase, and like Dan uses this on our Zoom calls, and he always says it gives you the illusion that you got somebody filming you, even though you're just there by yourself.
Right.
So perception is reality. If you want to step up your content, just adding that extra touch to it would actually make it look really good.
100%.
Yeah. It's wild. Let's talk about some of these gimbals. Gimbal is nothing more than it's a stabilizer. It's a camera stabilizer, and gimbals are for mobile. They are for DSLR cameras. This is the DJI. What is this? The Mimo.
DJI Osmo.
Osmo.
I had that one in white. I had that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is really good because it also does the finding your face, right?
Face tracking,
so, so you all can see the little screw here for a lot of you that are just getting into this. This is what they call universal. So I could take this and actually plug this on top of a full tripod and get level shots. It doesn't have to be, if I forgot my tripod, unfortunately, you got to stick this thing on top of a countertop or something like that. Or if you're at your desk, this is fine. But you do want a tripod if you're going to be traveling and doing home tours. By yourself.
That's a good thing just to have in your back. Like my backpack, you have 3 or 4 tools that's really compact in your backpack. That way you're always ready. Keep it, I keep it in my closet or in my car a lot of times. That way you're always ready because sometimes you'll randomly see something, and be like, let me get it. Or it may be something you're in the area and you may want even a B-roll. We did that. Me and Dan did the other day. We were out. We were like, yo, that's a B-roll. hop it. You got your pocket. You get the B-roll real quick of that, and you're done. You know. So
another good use for these tools as well. I know that some agents may say, "Well, I'm not shooting like full-on movies right now, and I'm not shooting content." But just think about this: if you were to use something as simple as a phone stabilizer, a gimbal, when you have clients that are moving from out of state, and you need to do a virtual tour for them.
Right.
You're not trying to shoot a whole YouTube video, but you need to do a virtual tour so they can actually see the property. You can walk through that property as smoothly as possible and show them the entire home.
Correct.
You know, and point out every single thing just as you would do as though you were doing a walkthrough with the buyer.
Right.
Right. And it comes out a heck of a lot smoother than it would if you just sat there with your phone just bouncing up and
guys,
down.
Please don't do that.
perception is reality. That's a good point.
To invest in yourself.
To piggyback off of that, and to piggyback off of Tommy, I was able to do that with a Google Meet, a gimbal on my phone. We did a Google Meet gimbal on the phone. Okay, a client was from Las Vegas, relocating here, right? Sold him the home, told brother home, sold him the home from using the gimbal app and Google Meet.
Oh, that's
right.
That's amazing.
So you know when you're doing that using these tools and putting yourself out there on YouTube and social media gives you the capability to attract those type of clients, and it just looks a lot more professional, right? I mean, they're more willing to refer you to other people who may not be in the state to do business with you just because everything just looks more professional. It's just smooth, you know. It's actually a video they can enjoy it, not you know jumping all around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What did that living room look like again?
Exactly. Right. You couldn't see it. Yeah.
Stay tuned for drones. We're going to talk about aerial shots here in a little bit as well because that might be the most fun toy that we have.
This is definitely going to be a part 1, part 2. This one. We got.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, this is good.
But I will
this is
say,
good stuff, man. This is good stuff. And I'm learning from y'all too, man.
Okay, so definitely stay to the end because I'm gonna have Daniel tell. We're gonna tell drone stories. Stay to the end. One drone story from each of us, and trust me, they're never good. If you have a story about a drone, it's never a good story.
If you have a drone, you got a story about a drone. But before we get into those, I just want to show you guys a different variation of the gimbal.
Yeah.
This is a Zhiyun Smooth 5 AI. Smooth 5S AI. That's
probably one of the better ones on the market right now.
This is a really good like phone gimbal.
For phone gimbal.
Solely for your cell phone, right? So they have the same thing for your camera, right? But this is the Smooth 5S, and this is the AI version of it. Same exact gimbal. This one just has a module that goes up top that allows you to track a heck of a lot more smoothly than the app does alone. But these things were maybe like $150 Amazon. I think now they may be 165 with them implementing those tariffs or whatever, but like $165, you get you one of these. It makes your content super smooth and it's not hard to use. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this stuff out.
Invest in yourself, guys.
They all have
the
stick on top of a tripod if you wanted to. Good point.
Good
so
stuff.
This is a DJI Ronin SC, and this is a gimbal for a DSLR.
Nice.
I'm using this to about 90% of its capacity. My DSLR should plug in right here where I was able to hit the record button to actually start my, well, that's redundant, to start recording. And I'm not, but hopefully I'll get that figured out. So you could be doing this and not have 100% usage as they were intended to be. If you're doing these at 75%, you're still doing more than 75% of realtors. So keep that in mind. We are not necessarily masters of all this equipment.
I didn't read
most people.
any.
Most people aren't. Like I'm probably using 60% of the capacity of this thing, and I've had it for almost when it first came out. So I've had it for a long time. But
my gimbal, I know I'm using probably 10% of what this thing can do. And it has an app that goes along with it. I literally just needed something when I first bought this. I literally took it out of the box, put my cell phone in it, and turned it on, balanced it properly, turned it on, and I was hitting but I didn't even know you could hook it up to Bluetooth. I was just hitting the record button manually on the phone, but now I got it hooked up to Bluetooth, and I just use the button here to record. But I know, like, I've watched the videos on it. I'm like, I'm not doing all of that. Man. I just need to get the content. I need it to be smooth. I need to get the content. That's it.
So with this thing, the balancing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They make you do if you have a balance test, is there like a siren or something out? Is that in the building?
First Wednesday of the month.
It is first Wednesday of the month.
Oh, yeah, they're testing the tornado sirens.
Yeah. Very funny that, for a lot of these, there's some tedious work that you could find yourself in if you're new to it. Microphones, gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a podcast mic at home. Your microphones, you've got lapel mics.
Yeah.
Typically, if you're recording from an iPhone, you could go on Amazon, and there are a number of products that you could use that'll plug into the bottom of your device. And then you just, you have a clip here. I see a lot of people holding the microphones these days.
Yep.
This is a Movo. This is the DJI. I told you DJI going to get a lot of pub.
Yeah.
Here.
I have this is another one. This is one that I've had for maybe like a couple of years or so. This is the Hollyland Lark M2. And this is the one, if you've ever seen, it looks like a little button. Right, so if you've seen any of my content, you see the little button right here on my shirt, and the reason I got it is because it's so streamlined.
Yeah, I might go to that one.
Yeah,
that's innocuous.
Yeah,
man.
so
and that connects to the Pocket.
Yes,
Pocket 3.
It will connect to your Pocket 3 as well.
Okay.
And it connects to your cell phone with this little dongle or whatever you call this thing. I just pop it in the bottom of my phone. It automatically connects. You don't have to have any specific app or anything. It's already live. So now if I start recording, I'm already ready to go.
That's really good one for your phone.
Yeah.
That way, if you're not ready to invest $1,000, $1,200, I mean, some of this stuff, guys, this is like a couple grand worth of equipment. If not more, when you're tilling drones and stuff like that, $3,000 to $4,000. 'Cause I know we spend a lot of money on just on equipment, but these are great starter packs for your phone.
Yeah.
So you guys can get
no excuse.
Get started right away. If you're willing to invest $120, $200 maximum, you can really put out some great content. Because I mean, these phones, they're shooting 4K 60 frames a second.
Yeah,
so
you got the new iPhone. This thing shoots. It shoots actually 120 frames per second.
What?
That's crazy.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
So I have some new content that's coming out that on YouTube, some informational content. But I went around the city and I shot some stuff at 120 frames per second just to get that slow mo dramatic effect. But yeah, you could do that with your
phone.
With your phone.
Can you give the viewers a hack for storage? Tell them how they can keep access to their content without having to delete some old family photos and stuff.
Okay. So the number one thing that I'll tell you is every time I buy a cell phone, because of content, I never go out and buy like the cheapest cell phone. I think this one is I think it's 2 terabytes or 1 terabyte. It's the most data that you can get on an iPhone.
That's all when I go to find, I always say, I just say give me the most, the one that has the most data.
With the most data. So this one has the most. Like if I show you guys, man, like the amount of storage that this thing has, I probably have probably 1 million photos in here. And go to my photo app. Check this out, Tommy. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, it's a ton of stuff. Yeah.
So that's all in my phone. Now, outside of this, I have an external hard drive, right? So I have an SSD, right? So I have the solid state drive that I actually take this stuff. I'll airdrop everything into my MacBook, and then don't leave it on my MacBook. I put it on the hard drive. So all of my stuff is still protected.
External hard drive, people.
Yeah, so the external hard drive, the one that I use, I think it's a SanDisk. I think that's the name of the company. And
I use that. Yeah.
I have a SanDisk, and it has 2 terabytes of storage on it. And it literally it literally looks like it's a little smaller than the cell phone. It's about this big, you know, and it plugs right into my computer. And I normally leave it plugged in my computer, but as long as you eject the disk out of your actual computer before you unplug it, never had an issue. And I've probably had the same one for maybe like a year and a half or so. And it's I probably don't even have a terabyte worth of stuff in there right now.
Hey guys, this is like I said before. This is amazing information. If you took some of this information we're giving you guys, you could really put out some quality content. However, if you want to know what it looks like to partner with us,
yes,
and do this with us, we have a content day that we have with our organization. That will be have, of course, a whole organization. We'll be showing them behind the scenes on exactly what we do. That should be sometime in March. But we're always constantly giving training, showing individuals how we do this. So we're telling you the tools that we use, and then we also show how. So if you want to partner with us to know what that looks like, information in the descriptions, reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you.
Definitely.
You know what? Let's cut this one and run the drones on its own, because how do y'all feel about that? We're at 40 plus minutes.
My guy Daniel, he tells me what he needs, and we just
go get it.
He got like this. We just upgrade to this crazy drone. I don't know, but yeah.
let's run drones on its own episode.
There you go.
Let's chunk deuces to these viewers.
I'm gonna do one more though.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one more for convenience, and then we'll chunk the deuces.
Oh yeah, and I got one more too.
We got one more. Why not? One more.
If y'all got one.
We'll do one more. So this is super convenient. You got your Ray-Ban Meta glasses.
Okay, he flexing now.
Ray-Ban Meta glasses.
Yeah.
Just put these on. Okay.
Flex.
You put these on. You can take pictures. I know we can't get more zoom, but you take pictures. You hit this tab one time. You see it just took a picture. Or if you want to record, just hold it down for like 2 seconds. This will blink. You're doing record. This is great POV touring. So if you want to tour, you want to point. So imagine you're going to a house and you want to talk about the living room, or you want to talk about the dining room. You can literally show the living room, the dining room, and actually point to it, POV, so people can actually see the tour. This costs about maybe $389. It's very convenient. It also does, you can talk to Meta. You can respond to text messages. You can take phone calls. Does a number of things, but I love using it for just real quick, fast, taking pictures or videotaping. That way, there's really no excuse. If you can't get to your phone and you want to get something real quick and you happen to have these on, take a quick picture or take a quick video, boom, you're good to go. It's just very convenient.
Amazing.
So if you got $400 basically with tax to spend, you can. Now they do have some on TikTok Shop, which you can film a lot longer, but it's not as quality, in my opinion, because these only can go about 3 minutes, so it's really good for quick videoing. But the quality, in my opinion, is not the same with those as opposed to with Ray-Ban.
Yeah. Those are good. I gotta get me a pair of those, because I got so many ideas that I could actually use those.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, I'm gonna use them. I haven't been using these as much as I would like, but I have used them, and they've done well on reels I posted, or if I'm driving in the car somewhere and I put this on, like it's done very well as well. So yeah, it's definitely good.
I really like that. I like the POV of like being in the car. Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I guess the last tool that I'll share is if you are doing informational content, right, and you want to take your stuff up to the next level, I would definitely say having a camera is actually a huge benefit. If you have ever been on any one of our Zoom calls, if we've ever met in person, on Zoom, and you see how crisp like my background looks and how good my video looks, it's all because of this camera. This is the Sony A7 IV. This is a really, really good camera. I am not that tech savvy. So I watched the guy on YouTube. He was like, yeah, the best camera you can have for video is the A7 IV. I went out and bought the A7 IV. I think the body of this thing is like $2,700, $2,800 bucks.
What's the lens on that?
This lens is a Sigma 14 to 24. So this lens is about 1,300. No, this lens is about $800. This is a Sigma 14 to 24.
Where does the camera end and where does the lens begin? Thumb it out.
So the camera ends right here. I'll take it off. So this is the camera body, right? And this is the lens. This does.
You bought them separate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I bought
they
them separate.
separate, yeah,
I bought
yeah.
the body by itself, and then I bought the lens.
The
So
lens costs as much, if not more, than the body.
Yeah, this was maybe, I think on Amazon right now you can get them for like $800-900, but this goes 14 millimeters. So your iPhone, when you put your iPhone at 0.5, that is 13 millimeters.
Okay.
Right? How wide that is, that's 13 millimeters. This one is 14 millimeters. I have one that's 10 millimeters as well. So when you guys are seeing me on the Zoom call, literally my camera is right here.
Yeah.
This is how close this thing is to my face. You know, if I put it further back, you're gonna be able to see my entire room. You know, so I literally just have it right here. But it's, for me, it's I bought the thing because I was gonna do, you know, I was gonna take it out into the world and do home tours and stuff with it. This thing is freaking heavy, and obviously you don't need this to do that.
No,
I think, you know, if you're gonna level up your informational content, if you want to be seen as, you know, extremely professional when it comes to doing consultations with your clients. I get on a consultation with a client and I have them just hop on Zoom. The first thing, all they want to talk about is for the first 5 minutes is how good my background looks, right? That's the icebreaker for me.
Yeah.
You know, literally I can literally just transition into, okay, well, let's see what it looks like for you to move here. Yeah. You know, now and like the ice breaking, and I don't have to sell myself or nothing. My background does it. You know, and it'll do the bokeh in the back where everything is blurred behind you, and everything. So if you want to do, I would definitely suggest, if you're getting into YouTube, you want to do informational content. This is not an absolute must to have, but it actually will help you level up. You know, level up your content.
Yeah.
Okay, I keep saying we go chug deuces. Okay, so this is the level up. Let's level down and go back to the first camera where it all started. Daniel, you said yours was actual, just a mobile device, right?
Yeah, I got over 500,000 views.
Yeah.
Off of a phone, off of a $5 million property we did in Willow Bend, and we just used the phone with no mic. But that was, of course, about 4 or 5 with no mic. It was very, it was not professional at all. But that's why we really encourage you guys just to get out there, do it, and get active. You will level up. But yeah, I started off with just a cell phone.
My first 80 to 100 videos were with the GoPro Black. And it was like maybe a 6. Yeah, Hero. Hero 6. And it worked well.
Yeah, you can't tell. Yeah.
It did the job for then.
I have one of those on my truck.
Then I'm gonna say something real quick. Shout outs to SanDisk, because we mentioned them. SD cards, storage. They're phenomenal for storage. But there were some. I think I found what the problem was. Some SD cards would freeze up my GoPro. Yeah. You familiar with that?
Yeah. So you have to have an SD card that has a high speed. Yeah. Because even some of the SD cards you'll put in, your device will tell you that the SD card is too slow. Right? And that's what will cause your content to slow up or either freeze.
Man, I was like out recording whole cities, get home, put the content on my computer to see it freeze a minute and a half into a 10-minute clip. Yeah. And then like you can't, once that happens, forget it.
When you go to buy an SD card, and I'll tell you guys this. Let me see if I can find mine. I never take it out of here. What did I do with my SD card? It's in here somewhere. But the SD card that I use for all of my content, even inside of my, I might have one in my drone. Even inside of my drone, I spend a pretty good penny on it. And this is a 128 gigabyte SanDisk. This is the ImageMate Pro. Okay. The ImageMate Pro. So these are made for video. So some of them are really good for just taking still pictures. Some of them are good for just doing video in 1080p. But if you're going to do video in 4K, you know, at 60 frames per second or higher, you need a disc that can actually write all of that data on the disc. You know, so
I wish I would have known that before.
I learned that the hard way too.
That is what helped me to move off the GoPro. I thought something was wrong with the GoPro. Did the research. They said no, you have to have the right SD card. And I'm like, see, I wasn't systemized, so I would just buy SD cards. But you sound like you you have one that you trust specifically for video.
For
okay,
video,
well that's good. That's good.
I think we all went through that trial and error. Of, I go to download some content off of my camera, off of my drone, and like the content is there, but it's like when I get it into my computer, it's all black.
Man,
that's because of the disc that I was using to record onto. So
that's really aggravating.
Yeah,
it's maddening.
Yeah.
You're like, I know I just didn't waste 6 hours or however long recording, and I don't have the content.
Yeah, you did.
And we can't even get into chords and stuff, guys.
Oh no,
no.
Sorry. You know what? Before we wrap up, I know this is a long-winded episode. What are we at, like 50 minutes or so?
Yes,
but it's good information though.
Before we wrap up, I'm going to tell you guys something. This is a real cheat code.
Okay.
This is a real cheat code. If you're just using your cell phone, this will level up your content, right? Just having a lens wipe or, like some kind of lens spray to be able to clean your lenses off.
Clean your lens.
So you're shooting at 4K.
Don't do this.
No, none of that. You're shooting at 4K. Get some. These things are like, you get like 100 of them for $3 at Walmart, or you can get. I think this is made by the same company, right? You get the little spray, and it comes with the microfiber cloth. You just spray your lens off before you start recording.
Boom, boom.
And man, it makes your content come out looking so crisp.
That's good, because if y'all are like me, you may be a little bit juicy and may. You don't accidentally spray your lens. Yeah. And you should clean your lens before
before you start
recording because you don't want to get to the editing to find out that there's a little splotch on your screen. You're like, man, or dust or what have you.
Yeah, you should definitely make it a habit to wipe off your lens every time you.
Good tip.
Before you film, but
guys,
man, that's a lot of info, guys.
I enjoyed this one. You enjoyed this one?
Yeah, man. It's a good one.
I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, definitely.
A little show and tell.
I would definitely say, yeah, guys, there's thousands of dollars worth of equipment that we have, right?
Right.
But don't use this as an excuse. I don't have this. I don't have that. I can't make. Bro, my first viral video, I'm looking at it right now, 6.1 million views I did with just a cell phone, no gimbal. And I literally, if you look at it, it's the suckiest video in the world, right? And I was trying to do what I saw video editors do. Right. I was literally running through a grand home. I didn't know they did that in editing, right?
Right, yeah,
I'm literally just running through the house, right? Wow. But literally, I didn't have a gimbal or anything. I was just running through, trying to hold my phone as steady as possible. And the freaking video went viral. I got a ton of clients off of it, and my account grew. So don't use it as an excuse. I don't have this. I don't have this. You don't need that stuff, right?
Don't need it.
This will actually help you level up your content. But for the sake of getting started and getting the messaging out there, if all you have is your cell phone,
you can roll.
Is like Dan say, this is a money-making machine right here.
Run it.
So I would definitely say start with this, start where you're at, work with what you got, and as you grow your content, it will demand that you have more, right? As your content demands that you have more, you can start adding on a piece here and a piece there, and the next thing you know, if you are married, your wife will be pissed off at you after you spend another $10,000 or $15,000 on gear.
Right.
Yeah, all this is, we advise a lot of this because videographers are expensive and you'll make, a few excellent videos with the videographer and editor and all that stuff, but you won't be able to do it consistently.
Yeah.
So
most
DIY.
People,
DIY. Guys, we hope that you got a lot out of this.
Yes.
Genuinely. We enjoyed it, so we hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you want to link up with us, you can do that at huntglobalcollective.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell because we drop videos here on this channel weekly. On the Collective Code.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to the next one, guys.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Yeah. Till next time.
God bless.